are, WCTV Game of the Week. Doug Capella with my partner here, Paul Breece, visiting Brentwood here at Ravenwood. Paul, you got two teams similar, I guess, trajectory, similar records. Ravenwood in full rebuild mode, young girls. So what do you think we got tonight?
Well, we got two teams that are basically starting over. Brentwood lost their basically all-time leading scorer, Nella Ryan, who's up at Quinnipiac. I'm sure you say it's a school in New York.
We get it.
And so Brentwood, they're looking to just kind of figure out their identity. And Ravenwood, on the other hand, like you mentioned, freshmen and sophomores all over this roster. And if Coach James can keep them in the program, the future is bright for the Lady Raptors.
Well, and I would expect they went in there to Vogus on the first 2 points of the night. I'd expect her, if they're going to win, she's going to have a big night tonight on the inside. She was their main scorer the other night in a loss to Nolensville. So we'll see. And then you got 15, Chichi Nanodu also. So those two girls, if they're going to win tonight, they're going to have a big night from both of them.
Well, even to build the Lady Raptors up for the future, their feeder school, Woodland Middle, is really, really good with a good, solid group of 8th grade girls that could go a long way in the TMS AA state coming up here in the next couple of weeks or so. Make a pretty good run.
Yeah, they're led by Strange and Pollard, two very tall individuals. Strange, I think, stands about 6'4" in 8th grade, and they, last time I checked, were undefeated. So the future at Ravenwood is bright unless they have NIL deals to go somewhere else.
Definitely you'd have never thought about that 10 years ago. I like that the Lady Raptors are playing man-to-man. And there's a
long three, no good for Brentwood. Put back up, shot's no good. Raptors rebound.
So if you're looking for somebody on the Brentwood side, it's going to be Paige Morris, 22, that's going to try to get things going, the senior. And she's going to handle the ball a lot, and they're going to find ways to get her open.
Well, and you look at Brentwood, they also only have 3 seniors on the team. Again, another young squad. I believe in Ravenwood also, if my memory serves me correct, only had 1 senior on the team. So between the two squads, very young. Still 2-0 here. Raptors on top. Inside dish, good pass. Shots up and no good.
Well, these girls, I'm sure, know each other, not only outside of high school ball, but travel ball. And
now, when we get to the boys' game a little bit later, that's going to be a different tale of the tape. Brentwood boys currently 19-2, ranked 7th in the state. So that ought to be a good night of basketball on the upcoming slate. Right now, just over 5 minutes. Still, you're scored Lady Raptors 2, Lady Bruins 0.
Oh, you can think of it two ways, Doug. You can think of it, man, it's been kind of sloppy, or you can think of it this way. Just two good teams, but just can't find the bottom of the bucket here. And there's a good take, but by number 24, Vogus. Eleanor Vogus. She draws the foul. She's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Vogus, the freshman.
Yeah.
Played at Woodland last year.
That's right.
So I'm sure with her and those current ladies at Woodland, they probably.
It's going to be a pretty nice backcourt for the Raptors next year. Have some good height down below. Vogus goes 1 of 2 from the line. That's going to push the lead to 3. Brentwood moves it down the floor quickly. Paige Morris looking for some room against Nanodu. Passes it out.
It's a
nice drive by Maggie Buckley on the 2.
Yeah. So the senior right there gets Brentwood on the board. Kind of a ticky-tack there by the senior Paige Morris, but MC Hodges right there, another freshman. I'm sure we're going to say that a lot, right?
Young teams. It's kind of interesting to see schools this size have very, very much so underclassmen squads. You just wonder what happens in those older grades where.
So Vogus right there, you know, back in the day may have been a travel call, but today,
she took her full 4 steps. So Vogus said she'd have to have a big night. She's had all 5 points thus far for the Lady Raptors. Good dish inside there to 3-3. That's going to be Stella Story on the miss.
So Buckley.
Shot there of Coach James for the Raptors, trying to build a nucleus of a program. You know, it's got to be hard on the coach, too, to know you're fielding a team with such a young roster. You're going to take your lumps because coaches want to win.
So Hamby with the right idea, just a little bit too much mustard on that pass. You know, the Lady Raptors 6-22 last year, and did you mention their record this year?
I did not.
All right. Well, we'll take a look at it as Buckley rolls it in for 2. You're more tech savvy to look that up, Coach. Than there's a 3 attempt. It's going to be off the mark. Nice rebound by Vogus. Now the Lady Bruins in a zone.
So Lady Raptors come in 1 win shy of Brentwood at 2-10.
Oh. May have been a travel right there, yeah.
Nanodu gets the bucket, no good, called off because of the travel. So early indication is they want to get Nanodu and Vogus involved. As said, Aaliyah Starr checks in. She's one to watch on the Lady Raptors, along with Kylie White. Vogus stays in. Brentwood checks some height in there on the floor with Kaylee Blood, freshman, standing at an impressive 6'3".
Nice backdoor cut, and, well, there's your
and like that, Blood drops in too. Has the height advantage inside. That might be something to watch as the game progresses.
Well, the 6'3" freshman, right? And
Vogus from the 3 is good. She act like she'd been there before. Not even a hesitation. That's going to jump the Raptors up 8-6 over the Bruins. Buckley on the drive, in and out, no good. Cora Haviland on the glass, cleans it up, pushes the ball down court. Vogus looking down low for the ball, doesn't get it. Ball goes out to number 1, Ella Pertzak. Haviland looking for some space. Goes to the perimeter to White, and White call goes out on Brentwood. That if we went to replay, that might be awarded to Brentwood.
You know, you talk about number 24, Kaylee Blood, 6'3", listed 6'3". You know, as a freshman, there's a young lady at Franklin High who's now a senior, Cecily Brandamore, you know, at about the same height. And she's headed to the University of Missouri, so we'll see right here. And that's a great.
Good dish to Callie Whitfield on the inside for 2. That's going to draw it even. When you mentioned Brandamore, Coach, I remember teaching her in 7th grade, and she was tall back then.
Yep. You know, they say you can't coach size and you can't coach speed, and 6'3" is something all high school coaches would like to have in there.
Ravenwood looking to create some space here. Starr at the top. Dribbles around, passes it back to Perdzak. Perdzak dishes it.
Well, they definitely have Brentwood chasing.
Ella Perdzak dropping a dime from the three-point line. That's going to push the lead 11-8.
That was great ball movement by the Lady Raptors, and had the Lady Bruins just running around trying to recover.
Paul, I don't even know if the net moved on that shot.
That was clean.
that was yes. Brentwood moving around now. The tall 6'3" freshman Blood drops a three. 5 quick points for the check-in. They may want to keep her out for a little while.
Yeah, that's quite a luxury.
I had so much air on it, I was like, that's an air ball. And then swish. Got the announcer quiet over here.
Yeah. Oh,
Star looks inside, no good.
Create a turnover as well.
1 second left, deep shot off the rim, rattles out. After one, we're tied at 1-1, 11 each. Ravenwood, Brentwood will be back in a second. Here, second quarter, coming into the song, your prom song, Paul. Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana.
Absolutely.
Cut the rug to that back in your grunge days.
I'm going to have to pull out my toboggan for this weekend, I think.
Brentwood will take possession. They're moving the ball around, looking inside. Long range, no good. Paige Morris on the miss. Allie Gay to inbound.
Nice.
Shot is up and good.
That's
Correction.
Whitfield.
Whitfield on the two. White looking for space outside. Ball is tipped by Brentwood out of bounds. Ravenwood will retain possession. Quick pass out. Ravenwood looking to set up. MC Hodges, the freshman, passes it out to White. White's looking. Hits the back of Nanodu, who was not ready for the pass, and here comes Brentwood. Pass stolen. MC Hodges to Nanodu. Pushes it down court to 40, Kate Urowitz. Errant pass by Jurowitz leads to a shot, no good by Brentwood. MC Hodges looking for White. Having a hard time maintaining control of the ball. Passes it out again to Hodges.
Yeah. Well, Coach James is going to call timeout. That minute right there of just
chaos.
Helter-skelter chaos, right, as you call it. They need to just kind of slow things down. And, you know, that's just a sign of a young team right there. It's so anyway.
Well, after White dribbled it off her knees and hands simultaneously, I was figuring as soon as she gets possession, he's probably going to call a timeout, and they did. Your score at the break, Bruins 13, Raptors 11. 6:55 left in the second quarter. So is it quarter or periods in basketball, Paul?
Well, you know, if you asked me back in 1988, it's quarters.
I mean,
I don't know what it is.
A quarter would be 1/4, right? Yeah. Mathematically speaking. Ravenwood on the inbounds. Hodges scans the floor looking for a pass. Dishes it out to Nanodu, who's quickly covered. Wide open on the perimeter, no look. Back to Hodges. Over to White, who's going to look for the shot. Shot is up. In and out. Vogus on the glass gets the board.
Nice step through, yeah.
Blocked. Brentwood will take possession. Quickly out to Morris, who shoots. Good for the three.
That's the senior right there.
Coach, I feel like their three-point percentages on both sides are higher than their field goal percentages.
Absolutely.
No-do at the top.
Well,
looks for White. He's going to put it up again. That's going to be far right.
Man.
No good. Brentwood on the rebound.
Jinx, Doug. Commentator jinx on the air ball right there on the three.
You know, it's not the first time I've jinxed a kid on the court. Did it to Coach Ladd last week.
Uh-oh.
He told my wife about it. Here we go. Paige Morris up the court, guarded by Nanodu, passes it off out to number 12, Maggie Buckley, who dishes it. And then it's inside to Callie Whitfield, looking for some space. Turnaround, no good. Ravenwood on the rebound. Stolen by Brentwood. Lost control. Vogus from the three-point line,
wow.
No good. On the glass is 40 for Ravenwood. That's going to be Kate Jurowicz. And that is good. And that'll push the Raptors.
Kate Jurowicz, the lone senior, is that correct?
Yes, to 13. So cut the lead by 3. Got to tell you, Paul, this game's a lot more fast-paced than I thought it would be. Vogus draws the quick foul.
Yeah, Stella Story, the freshman, just kind of, you try not to foul 80 feet away from the basket if possible. So the token press right here, Doug, a little 2-2-1.
Hodges in passes to White. White looking, goes cross-court, the ill-advised cross-court pass, but it's maintained by Ravenwood. Hodges looking for space, dishes it outside to White. Thought about it, but her 0 for 2 up to this point made her change her mind on that one. Pass gets over to Nanodu. Shoots, misses. Vogus stripped of the rebound. Morris dishes it out. Off the feet of Bella Foss.
This time the Lady Raptors break the press effectively and almost throw it away. And looks like that's going to be on Brazel, the sophomore. Here comes Kate Sexton in the game, another freshman. So Brentwood still remains in the 2-3 zone. Lady Raptors trying to get the ball to Vogus, but 6'3", it's got another plan. And there goes Vogus. Now she has the ball, but she's really far outside the paint, and the turnover there.
Morris looking inside, dishes it outside to the freshman Blood. Blood dishes it out.
Whoa.
Three-point shot up and no good. Ball hits out of bounds. Possession goes to Ravenwood. Herzog looking, gets it up court to number 22, Cora Haviland, who takes it all the way.
Yeah. It's a good take.
Not much there on the foul. Looked like it just hit the bottom of the backboard, but regardless, Haviland's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Free throws a problem in the last game I called for the Raptors.
Oh, is that right?
Not a whole lot to write home about for the Raptors at the line. Gave up about 12 points, if I remember correctly. So 0 for 2 there at the line.
Yeah, and we got a lane violation. Coach Wilkins, the Brentwood coach, trying to figure out here, are they going to escape with Ravenwood missing all 3 free throws? No.
So Haviland hits her third on the lane violation. That's going to close the lead to 2 that the Bruins have maintained here. Blood stops and pops, and another 2. She's got 7 points in about 7 minutes.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Ravenwood drops in 2.
That's White. Just kind of flips it up. Sophomore. I just wanted to say sophomore once.
Getting a little loose with the ball here, but Brentwood maintains control and possession. Deep shot there for the recently checked in Summer Brazel, goes in and out. Ravenwood on the rebound, and Brentwood is pressing here.
There's the lone senior right there.
Good dish inside by White. Strong take by number 40, but 6'3" Blood says no, thank you.
Oh, and a carry by Morris.
Got to wonder why Blood didn't start the game to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got a handful of rebounds, 7 points, and now a block. Ravenwood trying to slow the pace down, which is probably a good thing.
Coach James had a set play right there, and I think they missed the opportunity, according to Coach James, by his vocal.
White pops another 3, and that one's good. Shoot or shoot, Coach. That's the only way you can get out of the schneid there. So after going 0 for 2, she hits nothing but net on her third three-point attempt. Good dish inside to Paige Morris.
Hey, credit Blood right there for setting the back screen.
Two very similar teams here. Not just by record, but both trying to figure things out, doing some things well, but making a lot of mistakes too. On cue.
Yeah.
Kylie White just drops a simple pass there, and it rolls out of bounds. A little over-aggressive there.
Just another example of a young team. But you think to yourself, hey, we're in mid-January. Should we get corrected all this out? Nah, they're still freshmen. Oh. Good
look inside, but
I thought we were going to have to add an assist, maybe a quadruple single.
Kylie White with the fake shoots the 3. Close, but no.
Whoops.
Great pump fake on White to get the defender to miss.
For the dunk? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it was close. Instead, it went off her knee out of bounds.
Should have thrown it toward the rim.
Paul, if she dunked that, you would have had to buy me a slice of pizza at concessions.
You got it. You got it. That's all it would have cost me to see that? Come on, man. I'll do that every. Oh, yeah. Got to hit it again. Oh.
White missed her first 2, made her third, and missed her second 2.
Jump ball.
Possession. So what is the strategy here when you're taking your 2 up front and double teaming the
Well, when you run out on them like that, you just want to make them to make a poor decision. Quick, poor decision.
Vogus hovering around the top. Haven't called her name in a while, but she's definitely logged some minutes in this first half.
Definitely extends the offense as well.
Vogus goes up on Blood with the left.
Said not.
Misses in and out. And just like that, folks, we got 2 quarters or periods, however you want to say it, in the books. Bruins up 20-19 over the Raptors. Paul and I will be back after the half.
All right, welcome back to second half action of our girls basketball game here at Ravenwood High School. Paul Breece and Doug Capella bringing you the action as the Lady Bruins lead 20-19 coming out of the half. And, you wouldn't say that it would have been a sloppy game, but turnovers here and there is based on young talent. And so Bruins going to maintain possession right here. Doug, I tell you what, the concession line at halftime is pretty deep.
Count and change.
Count and change.
They're going to have Vogus run track also next year to keep in basketball shape. I don't know that she's been on the bench for 10 seconds so far. Score remains Bruins 20, Raptors 19. Bruins benefit there of an errant pass and turnover. Bruins looking to extend their 1-point lead here, moving the ball around.
It's a good take.
Good take. No good. Vogus on the glass. Looking for Nanodu. Changes her mind. Passes out to White.
When you have a 5'11" girl like Vogus that can bring the ball up the floor, it's going to create kind of a mismatch of sorts in transition D, but Ravenwood just couldn't get anything out of it. Now, it's probably like the third or fourth change of possession that we haven't seen, a shot go in. We're still at 20-19.
Story with a good turnaround look, but can't find the bottom of the basket. Ravenwood quickly down the floor. At the top goes Hodges, shoots for three, no good. Vogus, easy rebound underneath, goes up with the left and in. And for the first time in what feels like 8 minutes, Ravenwood jumps back ahead by one.
That may have been the best play by Ravenwood, is just an errant three-point shot to get Vogus the ball in the paint. I feel like the zone is doing a really good job for Brentwood to keep Vogus out of the scoring column, but you got to box her out, Tom.
Speaking of double-doubles, Vogus trying to double up in rebounds and points here. Nanodu with the drive.
That's nice.
Left hand, no good. Trying to mimic Vogus there, but different result. The first half star for Brentwood, Blood, checks back in the game.
Had a pretty good first half.
White looking. Has Nanodu on the other side of the court. Out to Hodges. Has an open look for three. In and out. No good.
I don't know if you saw the push right there.
White shoots and misses from the three. Another rebound. Ravenwood all of a sudden hot on the offensive rebounds. Nanodu says, how you do from the three-point line. Good. Pushes Ravenwood's lead to 4.
And Morris says, I got this.
Good take by Morris. Probably the best look of the night. Driving inside, drops 2. Makes it look easy, Paul.
Well, the senior definitely feels a little more confident.
Ball lands into the lap of number 40, Kate Jurowicz, for the easy 2. Lead back to 4. If I'm Paige Morris, I may want to drive the inside again. Bruins looking, drives the left side again. Vogus, that time, shuts the door. Gives the foul, but at the same time, closes the paint down for the Bruins.
Yeah, Maggie Buckley right there, the senior, attacking the basket. And she's going to connect on that free throw.
Brentwood's liking what they're seeing on the left side of the paint there. They're attacking that side, whether by habit or by design. But like I said, Vogus wasn't having it last time.
So here comes the token 2-2-1 three-quarter pressure here by
Oh, give and go from Vogus
Oh.
to Nanodu inside. Shot is missed. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball here. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Raptors. Clinging on to a 2-point lead. Inbounds pass goes out to Vogus at the 3, who steps into it, shoots no good.
That's going to be an over back call on MC Hodges, so
they're using all 6'3" of Blood to stand at the half-court line. Interesting strategy there. Brentwood shoots. That's going to be a three-point shot attempt here. 3 was no good, but she'll shoot 3.
That's Hodges again. So she picked up 2 in about 30 seconds. Where do you rate the popcorn here at Ravenwood?
Salty yet buttery.
Okay. Not movie theater quality, though.
Well, they don't have the pump, the butter pump, the hydrogenated oil pump.
You serve yourself.
That's right.
If they did,
it'd be
close.
4 stars.
Okay. So there we go.
So she hits 2 out of the 3. Vogus has the ball at the half. It's stolen. There goes Buckley down court. Blocked by Vogus. Perhaps a revenge block there after the steal. Shot is up from the 3, and it's good. 34. Callie Whitfield for Brentwood drops the 3. And that's going to put Brentwood up by 3. Contact there with Vogus at the half court. No call. Dishes it to Nanodu. Dishes it out to number 1 for the Raptors. That's going to be Ella Perdzak. No good. Can't keep track of the tempo meter in this game. I've never seen 2 teams try to slow it down but yet play so fast.
It's been kind of streaky for sure. I mean, a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of turnovers, but yet you see in this last stretch where they've scored like 3 or 4 straight buckets. So now Coach Wilkins is going to call a timeout to kind of regroup, get a play here on the inbounds. You know, the crazy thing is, Doug, we sit here and you think to yourself, oh, what's going on? It's Thursday night. Due to the Weathermen
statewide
shutdown, we are here on Thursday night. And you're like, you see some shots from the game and you're thinking, wow, there's nobody there. And currently, you're right. Well, there's speaking of, there's Patrick Whitlock, the new WCS athletic director, the county athletic director, former Ravenwood High basketball coach, long time. Listen, this is what you do, Coach Whitlock. When you retire, you just start broadcasting.
So, wife sent me on a mission last night, speaking of the Snowmageddon that's potentially coming. She sent me on a mission to get groceries last night.
What grocery did you attend?
Started at the neighborhood favorite Aldi, and it was.
Did you bring your own bags? 3.
I didn't have a quarter for the cart, so I had to grab 2 bags and load them as I shopped. Could not. They were fresh out of just about everything. But then I will tell you this: there is a newly built Publix in Nolensville.
Oh, I've heard.
I didn't even bother to go there. Dollar General for the win.
Dollar General. I heard they get a lot of good deals on sodas.
Needed ground beef, so got 4 sleeves of grade Z ground beef.
Dollar General ground beef, okay.
Ground meat. I don't think it's beef.
Yeah. So, extended lead here, Doug, while we're.
Yeah, Brentwood jumps out 6 points while we're talking about the difficulty of finding groceries. Buckley out there to the 3-point shooter. Blood, again, double digits for the night. That's 10 points for Blood. pushes the lead now for Brentwood to 9.
Hey, there's the answer.
Ravenwood answers back. Number 4, Lila Myers answers with a 3. Just like that, 2 minutes left to go here.
Oh,
Brentwood, we're
wow.
just exchanging haymakers here in this third quarter.
Yeah.
3 after 3.
And Kate Sexton, the freshman, hits one from the corner, and now the Lady Bruins up 9.
3 times 3 to 9.
9, just like that. So, again, we've seen a lot of questionable play, and then we've seen plays like this last stretch where we're just going back and forth. So,
Entertaining nonetheless.
entertaining. Coach James says, you know what, I'm calling a timeout. We got to figure this thing out and slow up.
9, the biggest lead of the night for the Lady Bruins.
So, again, Thursday night basketball here at Ravenwood, the Battle of the Woods. It'll be interesting to see what kind of student section shows up. Normally it's a Friday night games, but due to the previously forecasted 20 inches of snow, which now has turned into 4.
4 inches of solid ice or something.
Speaking of goats, there's another one over there, Coach.
Look at
the
it.
principal.
The principal of Brentwood.
Yeah, Kevin Caudell.
Kevin Caudell's been there for feels like decades.
He loves a good snow day, I'm sure. And you know what? We got to hear Carol Birdsong go out one more time, right? Maybe get a 5 days straight in a row, Carol.
Let's just call it on Sunday, 5 days.
Oh, I think I think we may call it even before that. Let's call it on Saturday morning.
I think Carol should call us at 5 a.m. every morning.
You know, there's this running joke that when me and you were going through weather delays and, you know, we had to get up at 6 a.m. to watch the broadcast and try to scroll through the map.
Oh.
Well, that's going to be a problem.
Ball could get stuck as it hits the top of the backboard on the shot by number 4.
And now these kids, right, they get these text alerts and they go right back to sleep. I mean, we stood up, got up, watched the TV.
Looked for the smoke signal.
Yeah, and you know what happens? You're already awake. There's no need to go back. Oh, look, Sexton on the drive. And they're going to call a foul.
Star thought she had a clean block. May have gotten a little bit of arm on that foul.
Yeah.
Brentwood's holding on to their biggest lead of the night, which is 9. First foul shot does not drop. You got to think, too, if they hit one of these, go up by 10.
Yeah.
Can Ravenwood score 10 points straight to make the comeback? Now, I will say they've been launching some threes. 0 for 2 from the line, so the lead's going to remain 9. Brentwood stays with their pressure defense, trying to create some turnovers here. Out to Star for the 3. Star up. Good.
Bang. That'll get you back in the game.
She left it up there for a minute.
Hand in the cookie jar.
Cuts the lead to 6. Morris looking for some room. Hits her with the crossover. Blocked by Vogus. Star picks it up. And Ravenwood down court. Vogus open underneath. That's where the pass goes. Dishes it out. Up is another 3. Too long.
Adrenaline.
And here goes Morris down looking for the coast to coast. Goes left. Cannot get the and one, but will go to the line and shoot 2. Well, Morris likes that left side.
Now, you know, if you're going to foul, get your money's worth. Brentwood went 0 for 2 on that last free throw attempt. We'll see if Paige Morris, the senior, can. Nope. My bad.
Student section starting to come in. I'll tell you, it's a drastic contrast from the game of the week last Friday.
Okay.
That saw Nolensville visit here on the Battle of Split Log Road. It was a packed house, both student sections, capacity.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it's not quite 7 o'clock.
Well, All the Brentwood students are afraid to sit in the student section because that looks like the admin section over there.
Yeah.
There we go, panning to the
There they are.
small but mighty Brentwood cheering section over there. Coach James taking his time over there, using all seconds of that timeout. There's the reminder buzzer. Morris ready to shoot her second of 2 free throws here. Shot is up, and that's good. That's going to push the lead to 7. Brentwood's going to remain in a pressure defense here. Pass off the hands of Vogus, touched by a Brentwood defender. Just under 40 seconds to play here in the third. Pass out to Starr, Starr back out. Inside to Vogus, Vogus looks, draws the foul. 26 seconds remain here in the third.
Well, here's the thing. They've got – no. Well, I was looking at the foul count on the scoreboard. I thought –
That's Brentwood's going to be in the
– Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. I'll get there.
Starr open at 3, pass in the back, stolen.
There's the senior.
There goes Paige Morris going to the right this time.
Too easy.
Easy pickings there for Morris. Drops another 2, pushes the lead to 9. Vogus down to Starr. Starr out to 2-2 for the 3. In and out, 6 seconds to go. Got to get a shot off. Another shot for 3. Way off.
Oh.
Up and out.
Oh. That's who was that? Number 22 that got the rebound.
22 is going to be, yep, Cora
And
Havlin.
she got whacked right in the head and the no call right there.
So after 3, Ravenwood maintains their 9-point lead. See if Ravenwood can make a push here in the fourth.
All right, so heading to the fourth quarter, Paul Breece, Doug Capella here at Ravenwood High School. 41-32 is your score. Doug, just giving you a chance to get that popcorn out of your teeth.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Paul Breece on the assist.
No turnover.
Lady Raptors here taking their time, working the perimeter. White dishes it out. Clean pass, but no room.
A little
travel call there on number 3 for the Lady Raptors. That's going to be MC Hodges. Inbounds here is going to go to Paige Morris. And kind of surprised, Ravenwood not really playing with any defensive pressure, just letting the game come to them. And Brentwood has taken advantage of some of the sloppy play from the Lady Raptors. Left-handed shot goes up no good, but foul is called.
I'm starting to get a little steady stream here. Students coming to pour in here.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter girls game. It's like they sent out the Raptor signal. All right, time to come in. You know, the Lady Bruins, if they could hit their free throws, this game would probably be a 15-point game.
She listened to you, hit her second one.
Yeah, follow through, Callie.
Lead pushed to 10. Vogus taking the ball up, passes it over to Hodges. Nanodu out to White. White thought about it, changes the mind into Nanodu.
Yeah.
Nanodu fouled by Blood.
It's good athletic play.
Nanodu is going to go to the line and shoot 2. Just over 7 minutes remaining in this first of 2 WCTV games of the week. Pretty good form there on that first shot. Drops the first one, does Nanodu. Cuts the lead back down to 9.
Yeah, so if you get it to 8 right here, does Coach James bring a different pressure? Because they've been playing man-to-man. Sometimes on a made free throw, you can set up a press, but we'll see right here. They're going to get the ball back.
Blood out on Blood's rebound attempt there off her fingertips. Quickly out to Vogus. Vogus to Nanodu, out to White. White thought about it. Not giving White any room out there on the three-point line. Inside to Hodges. Hodges tries to challenge White.
Stepped out of bounds.
Steps out of bounds.
All right, so here we go. Now Coach James must have heard me.
Here comes the Ravenwood pressure now.
They're doing the same press Brentwood does. I'm sure Brentwood practices against their own press. Did not seem very effective. They broke it with ease and, in fact, got a three-pointer out of it.
There's a problem with the press is you're going to have a man open, in this case a woman, open at the three-point line and dropped it. Pushes the lead to 12.
Yeah, Foss. Oh. Oh.
Quick pass out to White. White, not even a sheet of paper in between her and the defender.
Oh, wow.
Clean
Nobody.
block.
No whistle. Keep playing, kids.
That's 2 blocks for Blood on the night. Vogus on the drive, draws the foul.
Yeah.
I thought I would have seen more of that tonight, but Ravenwood kind of stuck with what they could do, and they shot mostly from the perimeter. Vogus drops her first one. Cuts the lead to 11. Two for 2.
Yeah.
That is a rarity.
So a 30-second timeout by Coach James here. 6:02 remaining. You know, I was looking at the jumbotrons here, right? The score vision, the scoreboards.
Raptor vision.
The Raptor vision, as you may put it. It's very interesting to see. The one to our right was keeping up with the score. The one to the left was showing a video of an ad during the game action. So, you know.
Were you encouraged to buy something?
Yeah,
from the ad?
it was
Was it a cruise?
Jaguar. It was Andrew's Cadillac. I couldn't afford any of that, so I stopped watching it.
Brentwood gets the clean inbounds, wide open down the floor, can't see her. Blood out at the three-point line.
May have traveled right there.
Brentwood in no hurry here as there's no shot clock.
Just as you say that, they throw up a three.
Launch a three, unneeded, but here goes Nanodu. Down the court, gets pickpocketed, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Nice job by Buckley right there.
Ravenwood will retain possession.
Well, Brentwood's going to call a timeout. See, there you go. Nothing. So no one's going to leave here without any timeouts in their pocket. We're going to use them all, Coach.
Well, and there's only 3 total team fouls in this quarter, so probably not going to see a whole lot of free throw shooting unless tides turn.
Yeah.
Here comes a Ravenwood student section. Must be a red out tonight.
Red out.
Here we go, Ravenwood on the inbounds, looking. Better get rid of it. There we go, out to Vogus. To no-do. Cross-court pass, no good. Coach, when you coached girls basketball, did you ever warn against the cross-court pass?
Quite a bit.
Once or twice?
You know, when it worked and was effective, we said, hey, good skip pass. When it was not effective, we'd say, don't do that.
Looks like Brentwood has switched to the long game now, just kind of draining some clock.
Also had one other philosophy. Shoot it before we turn it over.
That's a good one.
You just never know. Oh, man.
Blood had a good pass.
Coach Wilkins is really going to take the air out here.
Morris could have shot, stopped out to Blood. Blood top. They're just moving the ball around wisely, shortening the game here. And Ravenwood's having a hard time creating any pressure.
And Coach James is telling his team, hey, let's try to double team somebody. Whitfield.
There's a shot, finally goes up.
Wow, and the foul was called from the top official right there. Rarely see that.
So Brentwood will shoot 2. 0 for the first one. Subs out for Brentwood. Callie Whitfield goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Pushes Brentwood's lead to 11. Brentwood still high pressure on D, but it's worked. Lots of turnovers here on both sides. Ball's pushed inside to Vogus. Vogus trying to get around the big 6'3" Blood, who has her 3rd block of the night.
Not making it easy.
Vogus returns the favor, gets a block on the other end. Score's going to stay. Raptors 35, Brentwood 46. Just under 4 minutes to play here at the 3:50 mark. Brentwood shoots an air ball. Getting it up court, does the Raptors quickly. And one is number 22. Cora Havlin drops the basket, gets the foul. Can she turn to 3 is the question.
Well, they're going to need to convert their free throws because they are running out of time. Are the Lady Raptors.
She does just that, converts the three-point play, cuts the lead to 8. (46-38). High pressure here, look, from the Raptors. Brentwood easily gets it across half court. And this is where they will play. I was going to use a Hoosiers reference, but I can't do that now without bringing up football. Jimmy Chitwood had to pass it 3 times before they could take a shot. Am I remembering the movie correctly?
Jimmy Chitwood?
Jimmy Chitwood. 3 passes.
Well, they look like they're trying to foul her.
Ravenwood not at the point where they're fouling yet. And here, this looks like this. Nope. Thought there was going to be a foul there, not called. Brentwood still moving it around pretty cleanly. Under 3 minutes to play here. Brentwood is just passing the ball around at the top. Ravenwood not fouling.
Ravenwood going to be tired chasing Brentwood.
You'd think some of these would have been fouls by now, but they're not calling them. There goes Morris, dribbles in and out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Oh.
That was kind of a late whistle on the foul.
Was a late whistle.
Looked like Ravenwood finally got a turnover and then foul on the floor. Foul on the floor. Brentwood to inbounds.
Better throw it in. There's a timeout right there by Coach Wilkins smartly.
Well, they burned off about almost 2 minutes on that possession.
Yeah. Still have the ball as well.
Passing it around, and yep, still have possession. 2:22 left in the fourth quarter. Brentwood 46, the Lady Raptors 38. Any predictions for this upcoming weekend of Final Four NFL playoff action?
Patriots, Mike Vrabel, Super Bowl bound. Basically spit in the face to the Titans ownership.
Amy Adams Strunk showed him.
And then, yeah. And then, got to think, I would think the Seahawks are, I mean, they looked really good the other day, so, and the Rams really had to go. Well, there's a turnover.
Almost a double turnover there, but a foul called on the floor. Broncos rolling with Jared Stidham. Bo Nix broke his ankle on what was just about the last play of the game. Ravenwood in no hurry here to score. 2 minutes left, down by 8. Pass out to White.
Yeah, it seems like Brentwood is in control, but really, well, may have spoke too soon, but.
Ninodu turns it over, but applies
Well, here
pressure
we
there.
go.
Forces a turnover on Morris. Ninodu drives the lane, up
Wow.
and in. Cuts the lead to 6.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2-possession game here.
Ravenwood, several Lady Bruins open at the other side of the court. Ball gets down. And looks like they're going to play keep away
Wow,
again.
3-on-1.
Officials with a little bit of a slow whistle there.
Yeah.
As a Brentwood Bruin had the ball and had 3 players all fouling her simultaneously. Ball gets inbounded.
So there's
Crowd's getting a little restless here. Looked like that may have been all ball, but they call the foul on the floor. She's going to shoot 2.
Yep. Now with the old 5 fouls in one quarter, going to shoot 2 free throws. No 1-and-1s anymore.
This is what we call the longest minute and a half
Yeah.
in basketball. Right here, the final minute and a half as we are going to be going to the line. She hits her first one there. Does number 12, Maggie Buckley, for the Bruins. Pushes the lead to 7. Hits her second one there, and that's not ideal for the Raptors, who are counting on getting the ball back with no buckets. Vogus with the handles, passes it out to Haviland. Haviland pumps, stops,
That's a
goes
nice play.
in and out. Blood on the rebound. It's going to be jump ball, possession Ravenwood. Time is not on the side of the Lady Raptors. Just over a minute to play, down by 8. Your score 48 Bruins, Raptors 40. Out to Star. Coach, on an open look like that, to me, you just got to shoot it. You can't pass and look around. When the ball comes in, you got to shoot.
Well, I think the play was for Haviland to get it after she threw it in.
Star at the top, looking for space, turns it over, turns it back over. A Star on the steal of her own steal. Haviland out to White. White thinks about it, back out to Haviland. Haviland the Star. Star with the 3, and good. Hits the long 3, cuts the lead to 5 49.9 seconds left to go here in the fourth period. Timeout, Raptors. Well, Paul, I read it in the news today. What'd you think about the exit of Carson Beck in the championship game, not shaking hands, just walking off the field?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. The word out there was that he doesn't do that at all. And that's his MO. Like, he's done. When the game's over, he's done. It doesn't matter. You know what? What do you think about the question that was asked to him before the national championship game, where he said, one of the interviewers asked him, how many classes are you taking, or are you missing any of your classes? He said, I haven't taken a class in 2 years.
Sounds like me when I was in college.
Yeah. So there we go.
Bruins looking to inbound here, lead trimmed to 5.
They better do something
Raptors
quick.
hoping for a turnover.
Wow.
Not ideal. That's exactly what they wanted to do. They forced the 5-second violation. That's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, I would put Flood on the ball right here. I would have her jump the passer and not have her back.
White alone at the three-point out
Here
to
she
Nanodu.
comes. Back to her. There it was.
Haviland shoots the three.
That's the play.
Off the rim, no good. Nanodu on the rebound, and it drops. Paul, we got a three-point game here with a minute to play, under a minute to play.
Yeah, I think Nodu's the key factor here.
Out of bounds, Brentwood turns it over.
You know, all these timeouts they've been using, Brentwood only has one left, Ravenwood only has one left, and the student section is starting to stand up.
Here we go, Starr high at the top, looking out to Haviland, shoots the long three, off the rim, no good. Brentwood goes down 22 seconds, passes it to the wing, and here we go. We're going to play pass the ball around, quick foul on number 12, Maggie Buckley. She's going to go to the line, and she's going to shoot 2. If she makes one of these, Coach, that could be a dagger.
Katie, bar the door, 100%. Uh-oh, the Bruins student section standing up like, all right, you challenged us.
Misses the first one. That breathes 50% of life back into this crowd as she has one more shot.
Yeah.
Second shot forthcoming here for Buckley. Up, no good. Brentwood on the rebound.
Callie Whitefield.
Possible situation. And there's another foul, shooting 2. That was the opportunity they needed, and Vogus got posted out, and the rebound goes to Brentwood, and it gets them back to the line, shooting 2 more.
Well, my Apple Watch is telling me, hey, you're in a loud environment. Yeah, all of a sudden it got intense.
First shot made here. That's going to make it really hard for this Raptor squad. Blood checks out. Second shot up, no good. Nanodu on the rebound. Quickly up court. Shoots the 3, no good. Haviland on the rebound and is fouled. That's going to stop the clock with 6 seconds left. She'll shoot 2. Needs at least 1. Bruins lead is 4. First shot up, no good.
Nope. You got to make this one, though. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If you don't make this one, we got no shot, it seems like. Not unless Larry Bird's out there.
Bringing back memories, Coach. Second shot is up, and it's good.
Okay, here we go.
So that's the life they needed.
Well, there's the last timeout that Brentwood's going to use.
Timeout Brentwood. Score here, Bruins 49, Raptors 46. Raptors looking to push overtime here with a miracle play with 6 seconds left in the game, they're going to need a turnover and a 3 in that order to push us into extra periods. Brentwood, no more timeouts after this, so they're going to have to roll with however these 6 seconds go. Coach, all of a sudden we got 2 just about full student sections here. So if you remember the last time the Bruins had to inbound, they got called for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And again, no timeout, so he can't bail out the inbounds pass. If she doesn't get it in, it's a turnover.
Brentwood, 0 timeouts. Ravenwood, if they somehow get a turnover, they can call
so there's
timeout.
the quick foul.
And this is Whitefield, who I believe just was at the line earlier and hit 1.
She hit 1 of 1 or 1 of 2 last time.
And all it takes is 1 here.
Yeah, it's 5.2 seconds left. It's going to take at least 3 of that to get down the court. If they make either one of these, you can say, and there it is. That's the lead's pushed to 4. That's 2 possessions. There's just not enough time now in the game. I say that, but I suppose stranger things have happened.
Well, that's probably the best case scenario right there.
So Vogus traveled on the rebound, and that's going to be the ball game.
Changed
there.
her pivot foot. So an important win for the Lady Bruins, though. You know, record-wise, both teams, you know, not great, but you know
so
what?
The clock runs to 0.
It's a big win. Either way in the Battle of the Woods, it's a big win.
Bruins pull out the road victory, 50-46. That'll close out game 1 of our first doubleheader. We have the boys coming up in just a few minutes.